Did you guys hear the story about how the auntie had to go pick up her niece at midnight from a sleepover?
They still doing sleepovers in 2025?
Gal, yes. And apparently, maybe this is a minority thing or something, but we wasn't allowed to go sleep over at people's house. Barely allowed to sleep over at family member house. Stranger's house? Psst, cha.
Well, we're going to get into it. My name is Ivana V.
And I'm Micah.
And this is She Tried It or She Did That.
So in this story, we're going to tell you the chain of events that happened, and you're going to leave a comment in below if she tried it or she did that. So back to the story. So auntie has a sister who's going out of town for a wedding. She's dropping their niece off and she's going to keep them until Monday. So she was given an itinerary for things to do for her niece, and she was supposed to drop off her niece for a sleepover for one of those days.
She wants to ask the mom, hey, are you familiar with this family? Do you have a friendship with them? Do you know anything about them, the background? And even then, like, before I just drop my niece off, hey, do you have a backup charger? Do you also have a extra phone? Do you also have pocket money?
The mom hostess with the mostest, the mother of the daughters who's hosting the sleepover. So hostess of the mostest, cool mom. Surely one by one, each daughter starts to notice that there are cameras throughout the house. There are cameras in the kitchen, there are cameras in the media room, and there are cameras in the bedroom where they're going to be sleeping and spending majority of their time. So the kids are like, hey, Bethany, is that a camera?
And then they say, yeah, I think so. And then they ask the actual hostess daughter, is this a camera inside of your room? She said, yes, but it doesn't work.
And they claim that it's never on or it's never live. So the niece now, she does a test and she takes off her hoodie and places it on top of the camera. Hostess with the mostest soon makes her way back in the room and she's like, hey guys, you guys need any snacks, a little water, a little drinks, everything's okay? And she picks up the hoodie off of the camera and leaves the girls back alone again.
So this left the little girls feeling very uncomfortable. So the niece ended up calling her aunt and she had her come and pick her up. The aunt came with it a quick, fast, and a hurry. Even though she went out to dinner and she had almost went to sleep, 12 a.m., she was there on a dime. So she did that in my records. After she pulled up, she said, hey, come outside, like we're gonna get ready to go. The mom was like, oh, is everything okay? The hostess with the most, is everything fine? She said, yeah, everything's fine. My niece isn't feeling so well. We're going to leave because there is a bug jumping around and we just don't want her to get everybody else sick, so we're gonna just leave. So she said, oh, that's odd, everybody else has been feeling underneath the weather and leaving.
So red flag on the play. As soon as you're throwing a sleepover and one by one the little girl starts to peel off, something happened in that house. Something made these girls feel uneasy.
Yeah.
Now, they said that one of the young ladies did admit to getting changed in front of the camera because she was unaware that the camera was in the room. And they were convinced that the camera was live because once they put the hoodie and the hoodie was picked back up by the hostess with the mostest, they were like, there's no way she didn't know that that camera was on, because how would she have known the camera was covered and come in there instantly and come remove it off? Auntie did pick up the niece. She did say, hey, you straight? You good? Do I have to cut somebody? She's like, no, we good. It was weird vibes because they had camera all through the house and one of the girls changed in front of the camera. We didn't feel comfortable about it. We did ask. They claimed the camera wasn't live.
And we put the hoodie in front of the camera and the mom came in and took it off.
Exactly.
So they called the mom. The mom came back immediately hours after. She changed her flight from the wedding and other stuff. And all of the parents went to go file a police report about this with the hostess of the mostest. Once when they tried to confront the hostess of the mostest about the camera situation, she said that she did not recall
that hoodie incident
happening. But that she said that she uses the cameras for a safety protocol because her daughter lives up above the garage, and it's just a safety, extra security protocol for their house.
Now, I'm going to be devil's advocate for 1 second. You do want security throughout your house. You do want cameras. A lot of people have Ring cameras. Having a camera in an intimate bedroom for a young lady is very creepy. It's very eerie. I'm not going to lie about that part. But I'm wondering if the woman felt uneasy about inviting other women's daughters into her home, and she put those cameras around as a safety protocol in case something turned up broken, stolen, or just any type of accusation.
Is bullying. There is a lot of incidents that has happened inside of sleepovers unaliving, sadly to say.
Let us know in the comments if the aunt did that or she tried it, or if she was just messy and stirred up all this mess. Also, let us know if you think the hostess with the mostest, if she did that out of insurance to protect herself and her family. She tried it with the whole she didn't recall, because you're about to recall these hands. That's what you're about to recall. For me and